Oi. Well, I'm back again. Yeah, 1st of December now. I'm on the only mental one on here at the moment. 27 acres back at Wisley Mill. Literally only just got sorted. What time I got here now? Must have been about 11:12, I reckon. Got the old Coleman out. It's got to be done this time of year. And the ski techs arrived. I've got to say, my feet are toasty. Yeah, proper nice. Paired up with some decent socks from Ski Techs as well. I'm not sure if I had whatever it is, wool that everybody raves on about, but yeah, my feet are warm, so happy days. And I walked from the car with them, so out of the van. So yeah, happy days. I expect my feet to be smoking when I actually take them out, but I know. Kettle's gone a bit wild. Get old Coleman. That's better. Flame's gone a bit mental. There you go. Yeah. First time I fired it up this year. It hasn't really been cold enough, has it? Yeah, I didn't come last week. Why didn't I come? If I'm honest, I couldn't be arsed, which is bad, I know, because I should have done. But I looked at the weather, and it was more than couldn't be arsed. Looked at the weather, and when I got here on a Thursday, basically it was rain sort of all afternoon really, from sort of dinner time onwards, which is when I get here, by the time I drive up here and that. Yeah, and I was just like, I don't want to be setting up in that. Yeah, but the rest of the 2 days I'd have been here, it would have been alright. And I was just like, nah. Darts was on anyway, so I was like, you know what, I'll have the weekend on the sofa. So that's what I did. But by come Friday afternoon, I was like, I wish I went now. Because to be fair, I can watch the old darts on my iPad. But there you go, anyway. I'm here. I'm in the same swim as I was last session. When I had that 26, which was meant. Yeah, I was more than happy with that. Just want a bit more growth. I'm thinking about growing it for winter. Although I can't seem to grow it of any consistency. It's right patchy. Does my head in and it starts to itch and I get bored, pissed off and shave it off again. Might even grow my hair. Don't know. Maybe it's a midlife crisis. The old kettle's just coming to the boil. Just sort that out a minute. Lovely jubbly. Sorry about the quality camera work. This is Carping Raw, don't forget. Let's just decant this a minute. Nice hot cup of tea. So, basically, like I said, same swim. Whereas I had that fish last time. So that was a fortnight ago. The fish wasn't cold. My hands weren't cold after dealing with it. Yeah, I'm tempted to get a little digital thermometer just to take the water temperature, because to me it don't feel cold. I mean, I don't suffer with a cold anyway. Although to be fair, my hands do and my feet do sometimes. But you know, I'm sat here now in a t-shirt and hoodie. I've got no idea what temperature it is, but I know on the way up here, like it was between 3.5 and 5.5 degrees. So you know, it's not exactly warm. But I have been non-stop, so obviously I've got me Fortis Salopettes and jacket to throw on if I need to, but I really don't think I'll need to be honest. I've even got a pair of gloves that I always stow in the glove box in my van. Although that's quite nice walking around with gloves on, you know what I mean, because your old hand, my old pinkies do get cold. I ain't ashamed to admit I'm getting old now, no spring chicken, so got to keep warm, ain't you? So yeah, so basically I have a little bit of breeze coming up now. Exactly what I said it's going to do as well. Yes, I've got 2 out on the same spots as last time. It's about 17.5 wraps. Nice smooth silt into weed, so the weed bed's still there. Quite substantial as well. And then my right hand rod was over the same areas where I had that fish last time I was there. So that's like 15.5 wraps. All sensible distance, you know, easy. I spotted a little bit of ground bait, a mix I'd go in since summer really. Not a lot in it, but plenty of stink, you know. I don't think it's been cold enough yet to really put the fish down, but I'd like to know the water temperature just to give me an idea. But I might have messed up because this breeze has just come up. We're due to get north-northeast. And I did and I thought, I kind of had an idea it would be blowing in here. and it's just started to now. It's witch's tip when I got here, no wind at all. And there's a swim opposite, dead opposite here, pretty much dead opposite, called Brazilian. Yeah, and I did them an hour about that because it's on the back of the wind. Obviously a little bit more comfortable on the back of the wind, but the fish, you know, are more likely to be on the back of it because it'd be warmer. I don't really know how much you can see on this. It is a bit all fingers and thumb using the phone, but I ain't spending loads of money on the camera just to do, you know, the odd video and stuff really. I think the video on the phone is more than adequate really. So yeah, I may have dropped the ball there. I possibly should have gone on that bank, but we'll see. They do like an easterly, these redding fish. For some reason, I think it's more of a summer thing though, do you know what I mean? Spring, summer, they like an easterly, but you never know. So if it becomes unbearable in here, then I'll know next time not to come in here on a north-northeast. Basically, I was pretty sure it would be coming in here, but yeah, I did have a look at the old compass and the weather, obviously. It's like, don't know. Anyway, I'm rambling. My tea is stewing, and tonight we've got the cob, and I've got a pucker, minced beef and onion pie, so pucker pie, triple cooked chips, and I've even bought some gravy. So fingers crossed that'll be pucker as well. Pie and chips on the bank with gravy. Doesn't get no better, does it? And the other pie I got is a chicken balti pie. So I mean, you know, if that works, which there's no reason why it shouldn't. And I know people go, oh, you're not supposed to use the cob for that, you're supposed to put roast meat and all that on it. It's pointless for one person. I ain't going to eat a whole joint of meat. So, you know, if I can whack the pie in there, chips in there, pizza in there, curries, what have you, then happy days, you know. And I'll get a little bit of heat, nice bit of glow off the coals. Yeah, the old wind's blowing the last of the leaves off now. But it's hard to believe it's the 1st of December. Yeah, it doesn't seem long ago. I was still here in shorts, you know. Mad. The year has flown by, that's for certain. But anyway, I'm going to stop rambling. I'm going to sort my tea out, get the cob loaded up. So that's all ready to rock. Yeah, sort all that out before it gets dark. Fingers crossed. I'm confident. Got to say I'm confident. So not a lot of bait. I'm using a little baby spawn, little dinky. They're beautiful, mate. They're so, yeah, so accurate. A little bit of bait, a few little patches of stinky ground bait out there. 3 spawns of 18mm boilies, so you get like 7 or 8 baits in there. Probably said it already on a previous blog, but just a few of them over each rod. That's it. Yeah, and we'll survey it tomorrow. If I add nothing, no liners or anything, then yeah. It's hard to judge until you've done something, you know. I made a mistake in my last session. I see the bailiff in the car park, and the guy opposite, he must have seen that I had one. It was impossible to miss it really, because I had all the light, all the bank was lit up when I was doing the vlog. Yeah, some kiddie turned up that I've seen up here before a couple of times, and yeah, don't really like the kid, but that's a different story. Straight away, guys, like, oh, you had one then? And I was like, yeah. And I was like, how the fuck do you know that? I mean, he weren't there, and the kiddie was opposite was still there, so it must have been somebody he knew. So for fuck's sake. Then I was chatting to Fletch, and yeah, I said to Fletch, oh, I've had one, like, oh, where'd you have it from? And I should have told him, but I'm not the sort of person to keep secrets really, but it's been fished. Basically, there ain't been a lot of people in there this year. There's one kiddie that's done quite regular Friday, Saturday, but he's more of a fair weather angler, I think. But there is fresh bank stick holes and blah blah blah. You know, so it's one of them typical club water. Like I said, the pipe was gushing in water now then, but it's not now. Yeah, it's a little trickle now, so it's nothing really. Anyway, stop babbling, Clarky. It's nearly 10 minutes of rambling shit. Yes, gonna get myself sorted, get the cob on, and hopefully we'll update this with the fish in the darkness. We'll see. Fuck. May have put a little bit too much fire lighters in there. But I ain't gonna go cold. I ain't gonna go hungry. The fog is lifted. It's nowhere near as bright as what his phone makes out. But yeah, pie and chips and gravy. I can't wait. Makes you feel jubbly looking at that. Pucker. Well, it's dark o'clock. Again, the phone is not really showing how dark it is. I'll just put it down to a decent camera, I guess. The old cob smoking away with me chips, triple cooked chips and beef and onion pie. I can't wait for that. I've had nothing to eat today, I had a chance. Bit of gravy as well, bought a bit of gravy. I think I've already said that as well. But what I have got, which is unlike me, what I fancy to change, oh, speckled hen. I don't think I've ever tried it before. Obviously I've tried pale ale and I quite like it. Yeah, it's a bit, well, I don't know, it just seems a bit nicer. Yeah, this time of year, and then a cold cider. Cold cider's mint in the summer, obviously, but yeah, first impressions, I've got to say I quite like it, to be fair. What does that button do? Oh, look. Nice. So I'm just playing with my phone. A little dial. Didn't know I had that on there. But yeah, I got to admit, I am quite confident. The water doesn't seem overly cold to me. And it's not like it's been cold for ages, so you never know. The last chance saloon before Christmas, I might bag one. Yeah, I am quite confident, I've got to say. But we'll see. I may get another chance to come out before Christmas, but I don't think so. I've got a couple of DJ bookings. Something else going on, I can't remember what it is now. Oh yeah, I'm hopefully off to Alexandra Palace to watch the darts. So that'll be an experience, I ain't done that before. Just trying to tie loose ends up now. Transport and stuff. A load of us going up. So that'll be good. Yeah. These cameras are so good. I wonder if I turn my head torch off, does that make a lot of difference? Nope. I've only got it on the green, but proper cozy with that steaming away. Again, still got a hoodie and t-shirt on. Hands are a little bit cold, but other than that, yeah, I'm sound as a pound. And it ain't cost me nothing to eat me food and survive on a bank for a couple of days, so, you know, happy days. Obviously at home, with the old electric prices and that now, it's ridiculous, isn't it? So yeah, I've saved myself a few quid by angling. Yeah, so anyway, I think I said earlier, I'm the only person on the lake. Not surprising really. I reckon there'll be people here tomorrow. I think that there's at least one guy that's doing winter. We'll see tomorrow. And if he does, he'll be opposite, I'd have thought. Yeah, just rambling shit really. Got no one else to talk to. The old leaves are falling on the brolly. But I'll tell you what, that wind has sprung up. It's supposed to be even worse tomorrow, northeasterly. And I kind of think I'm going to be on the back of it-ish, I don't know. But the wind is naughty, so yeah. The old fortress might have to come out then. Anyway, I'm going to suck me speckled hen. Just thought I'd give you a little insight. Yeah, looking good. Come on, the fish. Get winter whacker. Winter whacker, even. I just had to take a video of this. Beef and onion pie, chips and gravy. Happy fucking days. Oh. Look at it. Get on the cob, boys. You know it makes sense. Fucker. Well, seeing as this is carp and raw, and trust me, it's raw. See the fog coming off the lake. Check this out. He's a chunga. I ain't gonna say a weight because I'm usually wrong. Although you can't see it properly, but he's a good fish. Nice big lin. Fucking shadow. Just gone 3 AM. I woke up at about 1:45. Had a brew. I did hear a fish go over. I was thinking, come on, just literally getting back to sleep, and off it went. Come on, December chunk. Happy days. That shadow's really pissed me off. Time to get cold and wet. Why don't you stop? I'm setting up my camera and my light. Can't believe I had another one, man. Obviously first one of the session. It's freezing, it's like 2.5 degrees. Freezing fog. And I've just had a chunk. Bonkers, man. I was awake anyway, because I think I went to sleep about 9:30. Woke up at 1:45. Had a brew. And I did airfish 3 times, come out. Somewhere in the vicinity. It's always hard to tell when you're in the biv and you got your hood up and all that. It's just harmonics change, don't they? Anyway, yeah, literally I thought, well, I'm gonna go kip now. Yeah, as soon as I thought about it and rolled over, got comfy, off it went. Same spot as last time, same tactics as last time. And whoever says decent fish meal with bird food don't work in the winter, yeah. Ignore it, your peril, that's all I'm going to say. It obviously works. Fuck off. Come on. Proper chuffed. Alright, let's sort it out. Check out the smile. I've got one. It's a proper one this time. And it is a 30 pounder. In fact, it's bigger than 30 pound. Unbelievable. 33.10. Come on. This is an absolute perler. Oh, mate, look at you. Get some Medicarc on your chops when we've done this. This is absolutely stunning. Like they all have been. Come on, behave yourself, mate, please. That is a true winter whacker. Oh my god. Can't believe that. 2nd of December. It's about 2.5 degrees. Mate. Oh, exactly what I wanted. Yeah, you're pretty much a whole in. More like a half in, but I'm going to spin around quickly. Oh. Mad, I woke up about 1:45. So I went to sleep about 9 o'clock. So what else are you going to do? Done the phone to death, etc. Alright, man. Yeah, just about to go out the kip. It was, I don't know, around 3 o'clock, something like that, maybe a bit later. Beep beep, and then meltdown. And I did hear a fish show 3 times, not out 3 times, somewhere in the vicinity. Not long beforehand, look at you. Oh, mate. Oh, I'm so chuffed, man. Maybe I should have come last week. 33.10 of prime winter mirror. Unbelievable. Obviously on the fish meals, stroke bird foods and other stuff. Oh, mate, you're being so well behaved. Right, I'm gonna get a bit of carp cow on his gob. Cup of tea and celebrate. Come on. So chuffed, man. Where's my remote gone? Carnage. I don't know what to say. I was going to end it there. afternoon. Well, it's 2:30 of the clock. That's mad. It's like it's getting dark already, even though the sun's out. Yeah, winter's here. All of a sudden, it feels like. But yeah, anyway, I can't grumble. Not after last night. Yeah, bonkers. I was actually sat there in the afternoon thinking, oh, I'd love to have one of them big lins. So I think there's a couple of mid 30 lins in here. I don't know. I don't think that's one of them, but like zip lins. And to be fair, that ain't far for zip lins, so it could be one of them. Yeah, I mean, that's one of the reasons I come back up here. Yeah, not only that, like I said, it's allegedly done. I can't remember if it's 3 or 4 40-pounders. I can't say for certain because I haven't seen the pictures, but let's just say one of the people that has had 1 or 2 doesn't weigh his fish. I've since found out. I'm like, right, so you're guessing it's a 40. I mean, you know, the last fish I had out, not last night, but 2 weeks ago, 26 pounds, and I just said all day long it was 30 before I put on the scales. So yeah, there might not be as many 40s in there as that. It's definitely done one, bona fide, weighed properly, etc, etc. So yeah, I mean, it does stand to reason that there is a few in here. I say a couple at least, I reckon. You know, going back sort of 6-7 years when I first joined, there was some good, you know, mid-30s then, and we're talking like after spawning sort of time. So yeah, they got a bit out there. If not, they'd be very close by, I'd imagine. But anyway, I've just redone the rods. It just never goes smoothly, I swear to God. You know, stupid little things like the spawn wasn't opening, and it was opening before it hit the fucking cliff, and I was like, what? Come on, man. A little bit of wind. We've got the northeasterly that they promised. Again, excuse fingers and thumbs, but obviously I'm using a phone, so it's not as easy. It looks pretty good, and the wind, yeah, it's naughty, but that ain't too bad. It could be worse. You know, it's not like a blizzard or nothing. So, and yeah, after last night's success, I mean, what can I say? You never know. So yeah, rods back out, same spots, topped up with a little bit of boilie, a couple of little sticks. Yeah, on the rigs. Yeah, not a lot of boilie, just a little bit, same as last night really. Excuse me, all fingers and thumbs. Yeah, so I've had what do you call them? Sausage and bean, no, not sausage and bean, bean and cheese melts you get from Sainsbury's, little pasties, and they fit perfect in the Ridge Monkey. So I had a couple of them for lunch, dollop of brown sauce, and I found a brilliant way of warming up your plastic plate this time of year. Sit on it. You can't put a pie or some hot food on a cold plate. You just don't work. Yeah, I can't do it. So I was thinking, well, how can I do it? And I was like, well, fuck, I'm going to sit on it. And it actually works. You know, it's not going to be piping hot because it's plastic, but it takes the coldness off the plate. Makes sure our sheet's a bit cold, but yeah, happy days. So that worked a treat. Again, tonight, I have got a choice with potato croquettes, just to give them a try, with chicken balti pie, or I've got a chicken and bacon, I don't even know what it is, like a hunter's chicken kind of thing, but not barbecue sauce. It's got like a cheese sauce and all that on it. So I ain't undecided, but I'll probably do pie because I had 2 of them, say cheese and bean melts. That's probably filled me up, to be fair. Bit of porridge this morning. Yeah, and it's weird. I feel like literally I've been up since I had that fish. Although I went to sleep about 9:30 last night. Yeah, I must have woke. I think it's like 1:45 I woke up, and I've been awake ever since. So I feel a little bit like jet lag, you know. It's a weird feeling. Basically just no sleep, or not a lot anyway. Not normal sleep. But anyway, yeah. So the rods are in position. I'm buzzing. I'm still like keep looking back at the video and the pictures. You know, it's meant, absolutely meant. Couldn't have asked nothing better on my last session. Certainly this year anyway. Yeah, like I said, previous blog, got other things happening, which is a shame, but is what it is. But I should be back in January 100%. Yeah, let's hope we don't get too much of a long cold period, because that will switch it off totally, I reckon. But I'll still give it a go. And I've got a goal in my head of, like I said in the previous blog, not on this episode but another one, if I have like a couple of free blanks, then I'm going to bugger off down Englefield Lagoon and have a go on there, because I reckon you know, the so-called legends and solar power anglers will be gone by now. Yeah, good riddance and all. I'll get in there and have a go. Why not? I know my bait works in cold water. I knew it did anyway before I used it. Done a little test in a glass, put a glass of water in the fridge. So whatever a fridge ticks over at, what, 1, 2, 3 degrees, something like that. Ain't much warmer than that. Drop the boil in it, yeah, it still leaks out and it's still, yeah, it's still pucker. So I have every confidence that it still work. But they didn't tell you catch on it, you know, for sure, innit? So yeah, I mean, you know, again, I'll have to test it in deepest, darkest winter. If we get some proper bad weather, when we get ice on the lakes and stuff, then to be fair, probably won't even bother fishing then, because that's hard work anyway, no matter what you chuck at them. But yeah, we'll see how it pans out. But anyway, I'm going to chill out with a cup of tea, load the old cob up, ready for the whatever I desire later on, and got a couple of bottles of the old speckled hen, which went down very nice last night. Yeah, just gonna chill out now. If I don't catch, it don't really matter, does it? Job done for this session, for this period of me angling, really. Set out the goal. I wanted to catch a decent one. As far as I'm concerned, I mean, they've all been decent I've caught. I mean, what was it, 320s? Yeah, 21, 27 and a half, 26, and obviously that one last night in the space of, I don't know, I think it was October I started back on here, and I missed 3 weeks. So, you know, and the other sessions I'd lost one, had one, lost one, had one. I think it was something like that. So, you know, I've had plenty of bites. Just a shame I didn't land them all, but you know, that's fishing, isn't it? It's just the way it goes. But anyway, I look a bit rough. I'm all cozied up ish. My Fortis jacket's a little bit damp and slimy, because I had that on this morning doing the fish. Yeah, and there's no way it's going to dry out in this weather. So anyway, rambling. Yeah, fingers crossed. You never know what tonight might hold. You never know, I might have that 40. That's what I'd love it. I'd love it. But yeah, I'm more than happy with what I've had. So, but Carp Gods, if you're listening, come on, bugger. Even. But as you can probably hear, it's all kicking off. Not here though. Right, well, for a change, it actually is as dark as what it's showing on the camera. Bit UK gold, only fools and horses on the iPad. All quiet at the moment. Let's check this out. Oh, yeah. The old cobbler rob. Chicken, bacon, pasta bake, and potato croquettes, which are as good as done, I reckon. Lovely jubbly. So yeah, excuse the shocking camera footage, but put that on green a minute. Not much to see. Let's turn it around to me. All fingers and thumbs. I've got big gloves on as well because it is cold. Well, mainly because. Oh, I made a right hash of this, haven't I? I'm on the old speckled hen. Trust me, those bottles are pretty cold. So yeah, just gonna drink the rest of that. Have me dinner. And get my head down. Yeah, shocking lack of sleep last night, but I ain't complaining because of that fish. So it's Friday night, and there's no one else rocked up that I can see. I certainly haven't seen no head torches and that. There's lights in the background, there's just houses the other side of the river. Yeah, so it doesn't look like anybody's doing any time. Well, not on a Friday anyway. It'd be interesting to see tomorrow whether anybody rocks up when I pack away. But I've got my fingers crossed. The wind is coming in here though, like they said it would. It's cold, proper cold. Yeah, so we'll see. Rods are on the money, where they were last night. And yeah, I think it'd be a bit greedy to expect another one, but I'm still confident. Home from home. Apart from the planes going overhead, obviously, because like Heathrow's what, 15 minutes up the road. I think it's Heathrow, was it Gatwick? I don't know, one or the other. Geography was never my strong point. So yeah, they've been constant all day. I think they must have a certain flight path, certain days maybe, I don't know. But yeah, come over proper low, some of them. Anyway, Fools and Horses, chicken, bacon, pasta bake, potato croquettes, speckled hen, night night. Bugger. Oi oi. It was dark o'clock, but only just. It's about 7:15, and literally half an hour ago I had the mental run. Yeah, so much to fish slowing down in winter, that's all I'm going to say. Jesus Christ, I could not get a boot on and it was just going and going and going and going and going. I was like, what? It's waiting for it to hit a weed bed and stop going, like, you know, whilst I was trying to get my boot on, but no, it just carried on going and going and going and going. Anyway, oh, I can't do it, can I, like that? This excuses all fingers and thumb, but down there in the old net there's another lump of a mirror. I don't think it's as big as the last one, but Jesus Christ did he go. And as you probably make out, that's a proper north-northeasterly wind. It's fucking Baltic. And I must have had that fish on a good quarter of an hour, I reckon, to get it back. Unbelievable. Yeah. I don't know what to say really. I'm just waiting for my tea to brew. Sorry, it's all fingers and thumbs. Hence why I changed the title, Carfin Raw, because it is raw. I don't know what to say really. Lovely sleep. Yeah, I think I woke up about 1:45 again, funny enough, last night. Looked at my phone, a quick puff on the vape, and went back to sleep. And then it's still not 10 minutes later, off it went. Yeah, I was quite surprised just now. I checked my phone, it was like 7:15. So, fucking hell. Happy days, we'll get some daylight pictures then. Buzzing. Yeah, well, I ain't really got words. You got to remember it's the 3rd of December now. It's fucking freezing, and Easter fish are still having it. It's fucking mental. There's no one else on here. No one else turned up yesterday. No one else mental enough. And I got to be honest, if I was at home, I probably would have said nah, especially with just wind. You know, you're getting forecast 25, 30 mile an hour gusts, which is fucking cold for a northerly. That's savage. Trust me, it's savage. So yeah, I'm just waiting for me brew to brew. I'm gonna have a little look in the net in a minute. Fucking come on. Who says a fish meal doesn't work in winter? You heard it here first, folks. Trust me, they work. Buzzing. Morning. Well, I would have done a little vlog when I was buzzing. Yeah, what can I say? Freezing cold, north-northeasterlies. Same on my phone there, 25, 35 mile an hour gusts. Trust me, playing this fishing was fucking Baltic. It's the 3rd of December, for Christ's sake. High pressure. Yeah. The carp fishing rule book sometimes makes you wonder, doesn't it? But I'll tell you what, it's the peach. £24 bang on. Plenty of weed on you, mate. It went like an absolute train. I was quite surprised it went in the net. I was like, really? But it did have a fair bit of weed on him. Yeah. Right, let's try and get some footage of you, mate. Got a feeling you're going to kick off, but we'll see. Immaculate, absolutely immaculate. Yeah, 2 nights, 2 fish in December. And this will be my last session now until New Year. Oh no, mate, you're not happy. Good lad, come on. A couple of shots and you go back. I don't know whether it was just adrenaline yesterday, but I didn't think the fish seemed. Yeah, you got leech on you already, been led up. Got leeches on them already. It didn't feel particularly cold, but all right. Yes, I know. I'll clean it off again now, aren't I? Yeah, I've got loads of little black bits of black weed in amongst the sack. Come on, mate, behave yourself. Everything was dry. Not that I'm complaining. Look at now. You are cold. To be fair, you are cold. I reckon you've been let up already. Look at that. £24 bang on. Fish meals don't work in winter, mate. That's because of the crap I've ever heard. Absolutely mint. That'll do to end my autumn campaign. Oh, yeah. Let's tell you what, I'm gonna spin around like that. Might be a bit easier. Wow. Again, I'm immaculate. Yeah, it's testament to RDAA really, because all their fish have been stunning that I've had. You know, all the lakes. Not I've had loads, but I've had a fair few from here. Alright, bab. Up on. There you go, mate. Look at you. Got to be happy with that, ain't you? On a cold December morning. Yeah, no pop-ups here, mate. Bottom bait's all the way. Little tiny bit of fake corn. Just for a sight thing, really. It's been soaking in squid for, don't know how long. Squid and octopus. It's the one, man. For me, anyway. I reckon this cup of tea time. Slip me back, buddy. Happy days. I should better get a couple of nice stills off this video. To say how chuffed is an understatement. Oh. Where's my remote gone? Oh, there he is. I just ordered, in fact, that new Wolf lighting system. Like 35 quid, so yeah, hopefully like, the night shots will get to be a lot truer. We'll see. But anyway, I'm going to ramble, get this fish back. I swear a train or a plane goes past or over as I'm starting to record. Anyway, as you just seen, £24. Nice. December, freezing cold. Mirror, what can I say? Yeah, the fish was mega cold as well. Looked like he'd been led up, quite a few leeches on it, whereas the one yesterday, that 30, wasn't like that at all, and it didn't feel cold. I mean, I'm not sure if I was just running on adrenaline yesterday, I didn't notice it, but I definitely noticed it today. So yeah, that's basically my last fish of my autumn. Yeah, I won't be fishing now till New Year, which is a shame because you know we're obviously still catchable. But yeah, I got too many things lined up really, which sort of yeah, interfere with the angling. But it is what it is. I'm not complaining. Ever since Hayward Pool really. So when was that? I think that was the start of October. So I've been on a roll since then. I've had what's that? That's one, two, three. I've had 4 20s out of here and a 30, and I've lost 2, maybe 3 fish out of here. And I had, I don't know, I think I have 5 20s and another 30. Well, the biggest one in the lake down Haywood. So all since I've been using my own bait. You know, I'm not being funny. I've struggled all year on here, pinge and all the rest of it. So you know, decent bait. Not blowing my own trumpet, but I know what's in it. There's no way that other bait companies, these big bait companies, can afford to put in the amount of quality that goes into a bait that you cannot own. I don't think there's any way getting, you know, any other way of saying it really. So yeah, I should definitely be continuing to do my own bait. Probably switch things up a little bit in January or in the new year at some point. Maybe come up with something a little bit different, just to spread my wings really. Right. Fresh coffee. What a way to celebrate, eh? So yeah, I'm just going to chill now. Take this off the heat in a minute. Oh yeah. Chuck that on the floor, you twat. Yeah, so yeah, just going to chill out for a bit now. let things dry out best they can. Yeah, I can't believe I had 2 fish in December, but there you go. So yeah, that'll be it now for me until the next session in the new year. So have a great Christmas, everybody, and New Year. Don't eat too much, don't drink too much, because I won't. Believe that, you believe anything. Yeah, so I will see you in the new year. Hopefully you'll like and just subscribe to me stuff. It is raw, I ain't the best at it, but I love doing it. So yeah, and when I get results like I've had this week, all winter, well not all winter, but all autumn, yeah, I love doing it, love it. You know, the blanking's, it's all part of it, isn't it, you know? It's one of them, that's why it's called fishing and not catching. Get your words out, Clarky. But anyway, I'm off. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and see you next time. Bye, guys.